Okay, guys. So, if any of you who play Yu-Gi-Oh know, there's been a recent update. With said update, has been an addition to some of my favorite cards. The heroes, the elemental heroes, destiny heroes, yada yada yada. Oh shit. I usually play on my phone, so. But, um, special gem sale. I don't want no fucking gems on sale. To sum it up, if you're gonna use a card, make sure you use the card with your own deck, with the deck that it's supposed to go to, or else you're just gonna throw off your own shit. You're gonna mess up your own flow. That's what this person did. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So the release of this new hero card has kind of throwing off the meta, but the card is only as useful as you can honestly make it. So I was using the Gokis because the Gokis have been a good deck for me, and I made a few mistakes, a few hiccups, and I even still had this person in the corner. So let me show you how it would go down. With those two cards I just sent to the graveyard, I was expecting to be able to activate their effects twice, but it's only activate once per turn. So I could only bring one card to my hand out of the graveyard like that. You're about to see the card that I'm talking about. That is Blazing of Storm. So they use Fusion Destiny to get it out. They drop two Destiny Hero cards. And here it goes. So, as you can see, monster your opponent controls with 200 attack for each hero card in your graveyard. So, obviously people would like that. They're like, damn, off rip I can make people lose 400 attack. And the effects continue. They get a quick effect. So as soon as you do something, it's like, bam, I can do this. I can destroy one card both of us own. And since this card has an effect that you can activate if it's destroyed by card effect, they just go ahead and destroy this card. So when the card is destroyed by card effect, you can summon one Destiny hero from the graveyard during the standby phase of the next turn. So whether it's your turn or their turn, you can just bring this card out in the standby phase. Because there's nothing specifically saying you can't pull that one. So let me show you what happens. He attacks my card. He gets a little damage off. I'm like, alright, cool. So I pull out my stuff. And I get to working. Quick in there, Force, activate Goku Ring Trainer, which allows me to pull out a Link monster from my graveyard if I don't have any cards on the field. But it loses what, 500 attack? Yeah. I use them to pull out another fucking card. I'm like, boom, blah, blur. Goku the Great Ogre. He's like, I'm gonna destroy some shit. I'm like, bet. I don't care. Goku rematch, bring out two Goku cards. Blam. I pull out another Goku Heal Ogre. I'll do this. I pull out my boy right here, Moonsault. I get an attack out. Do that. I'm still down 400 life points because of the Destiny Heroes in the graveyard. Activate Moonsault shit. I just get to working. That card got destroyed because of the fusion, the Destiny Fusion card. So, as I said, he gets to bring that back out in the standby phase. Every turn that is destroyed by card effect. He brings out Dragon Maid. And I'm like, alright. I do this. He activates that. And he destroys the trap card. Like I said, folks, use a card that goes with your deck because it's gonna throw off your own shit. If he had destroyed this, he would have had a much better time. If he had destroyed the monster as opposed to the trap card, he was thinking that effect negates card effects, which it doesn't. So he just destroyed the card, but it still went into effect. So he couldn't do shit afterwards. Turn change, draw phase, draw standby phase. It comes back out. I'm like, bro, I'm not worried about that cat. Watch this. I'm like, he'll go back, bring this motherfucker back. Bam, this card lets me normal summon any Goku monster from my hand if I normal summon it. I pull out another Heal Ogre. Watch this. I put it right here. What Heal Ogre does is, if it's pointed to a card, and that card activates an effect, and negates that effect, destroys it, and lets me special summon a Goku monster from the graveyard. So watch this. I pulled a card because I put a Suprex in the graveyard. He's like, nah, stop that. I'm like, nah, stop that. Heal Ogre on his ass. Destroyed. Card back. Activated. Boom. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna bring him back. Watch. I'm like, I don't give a single fuck. Cause I got Goku the Giant Ogre out here. You know what this fucking card does? This card destroys people. Makes them lose life. Cannot be destroyed by battle. And it's unaffected by the activated effects of your opponent's monsters with attack less than or equal to this card. People don't ever read that shit. They be like, I'm gonna just get rid of this card. I'd be like, Also, if you activate a card that targets this card for anything, I can negate that effect and lose 500 attack points on the card. But, check this, but if I lose 500 attack points, I can raise it by 1,000. What? I can do all that in the same turn. What my real strategy with this card is to put it out, use this card right here, Goku finishing move. It raises attack points by 1,000 times the level of the card. Its light level, its link level is 4, so that's 4,000. It puts it up to 7,000 attack points. But check it. Whenever this card's attack points are not the original attack points, I can raise it by 1,000. So since it's at 7,000, and I raise it by 1,000, what's that? Quick math, 8,000. This card here, finishing move, also lets me do piercing defense position damage. So if I had hit that card, it wouldn't have killed him, but he'd have been fucked up. Oh, and I could have also used this. I was going to use this too, to get an extra 500 attack. Let's resume though. Watch this. I didn't get to use it again because I can only use one a turn. So he brings this motherfucker back out. He's like, I'm going to put him over here so he's not pointing to him. I'm like, bro, you're not going to fuck up my attack points. Dude was like, I quit. I was going to win regardless. So, moral of the story is, stick with what you know. Don't kerfuffle your own attack plan, bruh. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Have a good day.